Oh, hi. How's everybody doing out there? I guess I should use the proper hand. I just thought to myself how fun it would be to draw and to draw something different today that maybe most people just aren't most of the time, just all the way that they're not used to all of a sudden. And I mean, I got up early to do this, and I don't know why, because my schedule is all messed up because of it. I like getting up early and thinking about life in my dreams and art. And I like getting up, and I like getting up out of my waking, my dreams, and making art. Art is art is one of the best things you can ever do in this life. And art is one of the best ways in which you can touch base with your own soul and realize your truest potentials. Today I was going to draw a rat. Maybe like a big rat. So, won't you join me? I'm gonna draw a rat. Okay. A big fat rat. Probably. Probably a rat. Okay. There's that. Oh. Okay. So first you get a pen and you draw a circle. Just like you would any other circle from any other day of your life. And then when you get towards the bottom, you kind of just draw this. That's called giving yourself an out. You give yourself an out. Hi, tongue. Okay? And then you find a middle somewhere. And you find a middle and you kind of just go like that. Why not? It's art. You can do whatever you want with it. And then up here, you can't forget the rat needs ears. So you just draw. You give that rat some ears. Don't be afraid. Maybe a little chew mark from some kind of other critter. Oh, not too much. Back to the head. Always back to the head. Never forget that. It's all about getting back to the head. Okay? Okay, now I'm glad we're getting on the same page here. Don't forget to like. Heavens to Betsy, not one like yet. I'm sitting here drawing this rat, and not one like. It's okay, you don't have to like it. You just have to learn. Oh. This is an angry rat. That ear needs to be more over here. That's okay. He can be a little lopsided. Just for all my friends out there who don't seem to like me for some reason. That's okay. And do this, like this. Little nose. And then with this, that line right there, you just want to do the same thing, but different. But different, okay? So it's just going to be like this. And then this comes into play because that's the chin down there. Yay! The little bastard likes to smile. And then you got to add the extra lip. No big whoop. This pen is very angry. It's a very angry pen. I like my pens angry and vengeful. And eyes. Eyeballs are very important when you're drawing the eyeball. When you're drawing an eyeball, don't forget, it's an eye. There's no team in eye, just eyeball. 1, 2, 3, go, eyeball. And down here, that'd be a tongue. Yay! Ricky Rat in the house. He's my favorite. He's my favorite little rat. I also like purple. Honestly, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. What do you mean by trolls? What's that? I don't understand. Are there really trolls out there, or are you messing with me? Because that's a scary thing to even think about, if there's really trolls out there. Doesn't want to stay on this. That means the canvas is not straight. See, it wants to slip off. It doesn't want it, so I have to hold it, which makes it even worse. And I have to draw sideways. This pen, basura. That pen is basura. 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 Mm-hmm. The other day when I was walking to the grocery store, I had to pay a troll 5 cents in order to cross the one-lane bridge. And I had to tell him my favorite color. And that's why I didn't ever make it to the grocery store that day, because I refuse to have a favorite color. What is that kind of nonsense? I don't want to live in a world where we have favorite colors. Stupid. I mean, I look good in red, I know that much, but it's not my favorite color. I just thought I would do something different. Plus, I just made like 30 of these little magnets that are in the same style. I created this design. This is called Ricky Rat, by the way. I created this design back in the 1920s. Me and my company, Wisney, known for making the first whoopee cushions and pee cushions. You would sit on a chair and the chair would start peeing. That was it was the funniest thing, but it ruined a lot of chairs. So we stuck with the whoopee cushion because it's literally just air. It's not urine or pee or water or pee-filled water bags or anything like that. Whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to do. I'm not here to judge, I'm just here to make money. But still, Mickey Mouse came years later, like 6 months later, and took all the glory because he was a cute little mouse. You know, nobody likes rats. So even the word rat, it has a bad connotation to it. I'm not. Is it connotation, or is it connotation? I don't know. Either way, it sucked and it was bad for business. We tried to take him out, he and his cohorts, but they just got stronger. They got bigger. They got better, and eventually they consumed us. we disbanded. But Ricky Rat went underground back in the 1930s. Hardcore, underground, little rat boy. And he's making his big comeback. Along with Bruce Banner and all these other Bruces. His iconic name back then was Bruce Billy Boy. The Rat King. And then the studio didn't like that either, so here we are. Back on YouTube trying to make a living, trying to carve a steak with a butter knife. It's quite interesting if you think about it, once you break it down like that. Why would you want to, though? Where's the fun in that? Common ground, schmound. But I do like drawing. I hate color, though. Hate it. I love drawing with color, though. Very colorful. I love color. It's great. I hate it. I love it. It's a love-hate relationship. Art, smart. Am I right or am I right? Now what I'm doing here is adding purple to this stupid little nose. That way it makes sense to somebody someday. Don't judge me, I'm just the messenger. I was just sitting here to kick some ass and chew some bubblegum. Well, thank God you're here then, Gary. Because the rats love you too. You are in good company, sir. The thing with this kind of paint, though, it doesn't dry. It doesn't dry so fast. So I've got to get creative. I've got to slow down. I've got to take me time. And I've got to create something. Hey, good God. Did not mean for that to happen. That was off camera, thank pudding, because it was quite... thank heavens, because it was quite off-putting. That's what I was going to... That's what I was going to say. Until I got a bubble in my throat. And then, oh gosh, I'm making all sorts of noise. I'm making... Oh, it's dastardly. There we go. And then... the little bastard started bleeding from all of his nose and his eyeballs and stuff. But I wasn't there to see that, but it was true. It happened. Oh, scrappity scrap. There, that's done. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Does anybody else believe in the end of the world? I'm not talking about it coming in like today or anything, but maybe tomorrow. If we all think about it hard enough, maybe we can make it happen. That way we can just start again and turn this ship around. I know a lot of people think about this, but they're not as courageous as me. They don't want to say that loud. Oh, definitely rats are cute. It's like a head of cheese. It's like a big stinky head of cheese. It's the most adorable thing you'd ever seen in your life. You want to take it home and give it milk. That's how important, beautiful rats are. If a rat isn't cute, then I'm not a human being. What? It's all there. It's written down. The gods even loved them. That's why they named them rats. That's Greek for absolutely stunning and adorable. It's a lot to pack into one word, but the Greek language is quite depthful. It's very depthful. It's got a lot of depth. Wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you think? I like the colour red, but I don't love it. I like auburn. Auburn is more rat-a-tat-tat-tat-too to me. Screams rat. Even the name, Auburn. It's what I named my first set of rats back in 1922. I can't help it. I love the little bastards. Rats can be scary, you know, but so can a grandma. in the middle of the dark, stark naked, as you're trying to get some milk out the fridge, and they go running by, making this kind of noise. It's not the first thing you want to hear sitting in the middle of the night when you're getting milk out the fridge, now is it? Even a grandmother can be scary. Turn the lights on, they're absolutely adorable. Look at those big old grandmotherly eyes. You know, you've got to dot the I's and cross the T's. That's all. That's it. Kabang. Kaput. All right, let's move on. Let's not fight. Let's not fight. It's too damn early in the morning for fighting. Hey, you're starting it, not me. Who the hell are you? I don't know. Actually, I don't know how I got in here. Can you point me towards the street? Oh, I'll point you towards the street. It's over there. Right over there. Oh, thank you. All right, you're welcome. Take care now. I will. Thank you. You too. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's important. You know, this episode of Strawberry Grove Drove is brought to you by thank you. It's important to thank you and thank me and, you know, cut yourself some thank you slack. Oh, shit. Almost dropped it. This canvas was $3,000. It's anything I was going to say right there was going to be offensive. So I just won't say it. Sometimes the first things that pop into your brain when you're just going straight up hardcore off the cuff, as I do often, sometimes you'd be surprised at this kind of stuff that just wants to come popping right out. You just might want to hold off on some of that stuff. That's why it's good to think before you speak, and to speak before you think most of the time, if you have to. That's the old ad lib adage, the adage. Wait, no, it wasn't adage. An adage. It's like a cabbage that no one wants to eat. It's a lonely little cabbage in the middle of the street. It's a little cabbage out there on the walk. It's a cabbage out there who can't walk, has no feet. Cabbages don't have feet. I don't know if anybody didn't know that or not. But I learned that the hard way when I was in Sierra Leone in 1984. When I saw a poor little cabbage on the side of the street begging for change, really. And just people were giving him scraps of food and little heads of chickens and whatnot. Poor little thing. Had no feet. Poor little cabbage. But I took him home and I made yabbage with him. And now we have little baby yabbages running around the yard. It's quite awful. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know who I am. Like the world is on fire and we're all gonna die. Amen. I hope you brought your biscuits. Did you bring your own biscuits? That's what the flyer meant. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? I've just got to close up shop right here, right there. Boom, 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 boom. See? All done. And now the plot thickens. Absolutely thickens. Cabbages been had to feet. Wait, cabbages been had no feet. It's very true. And that was their downfall. And look at them now, growing out of the ground and into our stomachs. The little bastards. The green little bastards. How many purple pens do I need? I have like 17 purple pens and a bitch ain't one. No, that was messed up. I'm sorry. Can't use that one. Nope, that's purple. That too. Oh, this is blue. Maybe I could do blue. Oh, shit. Let's do this. Continue on your side, Ricky. Get a Ricky rat. He's my friend. He's the best rat that I ever knew. 3 times the size of my dog. Ricky was. Very sharp teeth, like some kind of shark with legs. Speaking of legs and whatnot. Ricky had the sharpest legs in his mouth and the teeth to match. The sharpest little legs. Well, cabbage legs. They weren't large, but it's all about the motion of the notion and not the boat in the ocean. Or what's that expression? I think I nailed it. Nothing matters, friends. It's all nonsense. Everything you were raised to believe is nonsense. I'm just running with it. I had wild dreams last night. And you know they're wild when you realize that you never woke up. That you're still in La La Land. La La Land is a place that I built for myself long ago. And I wish I could bring some of you there. Although I don't know if you'd like it or not. The experience for me, even if it is scary, is what it's all about. It's more of the taste in your mouth that you're left with after an experience, you know? But you also learn a lot about yourself in stressful times. You can live on it, but it tastes like shit. That's from Crocodile Dundee, if you didn't know. I was raised by the 80s movies of our generation. I thought the world was actually quite like that. Until I got out and I noticed that the world was just a big, slimy, steamy pile of poopy heap. And everybody was out for blood. And nobody likes you, and we're all going to die. And the sooner I learned that, the faster I came to terms with the fact that I'm a slimy piece of heap myself. And why not be the best kind of heap I can be? Right? Isn't that what it's all about? Just to be the best kind of heap you can be? But the devil, did I put the cap back on and take it off? I put the cap back on. What's going on with my voice? Okay, let's fix this stupid ear. Sometimes I look at something and I'm just like, you know what I mean? It happens all the time. That's why I listen to music, so I don't have to hear myself make those noises. But I can't listen to music on YouTube because they'll sue me. The artists will come out of the woodwork, usually out of my closet, with knives and machetes, and they will kill me. They'll be like, "Where's my $2? Where's my 2 cents?" And I say, "It's over there in the jar. What are you talking about? You don't have to come here just like immediately being violent and stuff. I want to cooperate. I've got your money, Joe. I've got your money, Joe. Come on, man. No, come on, man. Get out of my house. Oh, come on, man. That's my dishes. Don't mess with. Oh, don't break my dishes, Joe. Come on, man. Your money's over there in the jar." Oh, woe is me. And such are the tales at our breakfast table on Wednesday mornings, friends. Welcome. Welcome to the table. My name's Stoic Grab. I won't be here for a long time, but I'm here for a good eating time. Breakfast. Yeah, that's right. Breakfast. I don't eat breakfast. Does anybody else? You can have my orange peels if anybody likes orange peels. Me personally, I like them, but I get off on seeing other people enjoy them more than me, so who's up? Who's up for some orange peels? This pen is on its way out as well. What's this one? This one I wrote. Use this pen I wrote. Putting out paint, it still does somewhat. That's right. No, I was wrong. Wrong was I. This pen is dead too. Well, at least I got that part done. You don't like cabbage? I know you wrote that a while ago, but heavens to Betsy. Yeah? Wait, what? This is Betsy. Come in. No. That was just an expression. Heavens to Betsy is just an expression. Like holy cow. Ooh, what? You called my name? No. That was another expression. It was kind of an expression like, wait, what? Okay, good. We're good. So I just have to say, wait, what from now on? Great. Wait, what? That would be the slacker character, but thankfully he's a slacker and he didn't show up to the meeting on time. He's out surfing right now. Yep, this pen's dead too. Good night, pen. Let's find one that we can depend on. How about this one? This one looks promising. What would you all say if I told you to look under your seats? Because there's a big fat Sharpie under there with your name written all over it, mate. I love my audience, and I supply free art supplies. I supply free art supplies to whoever watches my program, and whoever wants to follow me into the deep, dark, Wellian holes of hell with me. I will be forever flattered, and you will always have a place to stay, mate. I do, I promise. I would never lie to you. Never. This is the internet. If you can't trust me, who can you trust? Link in the description. Now go out there and make me money. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't. I don't want your money. I just want your love. Oh yeah. I always make his eyes black for some reason, but he does have eyes. Stupid Mickey. This is Ricky. Ricky Rat, put down the fork and pick up a bat. Ricky Rat, Ricky Rat. He's not a cat, he's a big fat rat. He's gonna kill that cat right now and eat it like a big holy cow. In the field where the pilgrims grow, the fucking corn that they stole. Hey, my cat is cute. She's very adorable. Do you see the back rooms behind us? Hello, this is the Senhos kids. A shark with shoes. Now you're talking. Absolutely. Talking with your mouth full. We were raised better than that, weren't we? Come on now. I do love the visual though. A shark in shoes. It's a tough time to be a shark out there, everybody. You know, some of us have no choice but to be who we are. And here we are. Sometimes is that we are some kind of a shark. This is what I learned a long time ago. In a galaxy far, far away. Oh gosh. Sharks wear shoes, and I've got the blues. I feel sick to my stomach, and you do too. Sharks and shoes is a terrifying thought that means they got feet and they're walking down the street towards me and you. And you. Sharks and shoes. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Sharks and shoes, and I've got the blues. Well, I'm hungry like a toad, horny like a fox, sitting in this caboose. Sometimes I think about life as if it's some big kind of train. and I'm just sitting in the back car, just being pulled along, not knowing what's going on out there, except that I'm being pulled along, and I'm not even in control of my own destiny. Sometimes that's the scariest thought that there can be, is that you think you know your place in life and what you're supposed to do and what it all means. And then one day, it's all upside down and topsy-turvy and tipsy-topsy and all this stuff. And nothing makes sense. Anyways, I was singing a song. But ain't that life? Get home from the office and I just had the strangest thoughts. Oh. Okay, sorry, friends. Hey, let's do this. Okay, here we go. I used to think I knew what destiny was and all that kind of stuff. I thought that everything was for a purpose. Every little move I made was important. And then I turned 85. And I realized that life ain't really about all that. It's not really about all the drugs and the money, and the cars and the women and the pimps and the wars. I mean, it kind of is. All that stuff is all fun and games and stuff, you know, until somebody gets hurt. But it really is. I mean, it's like life is really more just about loving the pimps and the women and the drugs and the guns and loving all that stuff. You just got to embrace it. I don't see the harm in wars and strip clubs, drugs, Grand Theft Auto, all that stuff. As long as everybody else around you is cool with it, world peace, everybody, can happen just like that. If we all just believed in the same stuff and supported each other when it came to things like loving war and drugs, women and pimps and cars. Oh my God. I can't wait to go out with the boys this Saturday. It's going to be so fun. You guys are all invited, by the way. You're all invited. Oh my gosh, the world is on fire. I'm so confused. I'm wrong, going to die. It should be a banger. I'm going to bring my lowrider bicycle. It's going to be neat. Is anybody out there from Chicago? It's a long ways to ride a lowrider bicycle. I can't ride a lowrider bicycle from California to Chicago. So if anybody has a truck or something, or a plane even, a plane would be really much better for free. A free plane ticket, money. Link is in the description. I'd appreciate it. I appreciate it. This little rat. You always want to overlap. I'm going to be drawn over all this anyways. These are just preliminary colors. I'm sure. Primary colors too, idiot. Don't call me idiot. I'm you, and that kind of hurts your feelings. No, I guess you're right. You're absolutely right. I know I'm right. You know you're right. I know I'm right. You're giving me heartburn. You're giving me brain hurtburn. You're giving me hurtburn. Hurtburn. Do you have hurtburn? What's that? Hurtburn. It's when somebody burns you and it hurts. Oh shit. I get that all the time. If they metaphorically burn you, or they physically burn you, this is the pill for you. Helps you get over it faster, better, longer. For how long? For at least 7 minutes. Wow! Count me in for 7 minutes of pure bliss. It's like riding a tail of DMT to hell and back, my friends. Without the side effects. What do you mean? You come back and your brain is just fine. You mean, because it's not fine now. Back to normal, that's right. No, I don't want normal, because normal is terrifying. Can it last for 7 minutes? You need extra strength. It's a little bit more expensive and a little bit stronger. Can I just take 2 of the other one? No. Because we won't make money. And do not read the fine print. The side effects are really scary. May cause sudden cardiac death and depression? I'm in. It's the world we live in, folks. It's the world we live in. God dang it. And Ricky Rat, my friend Ricky here, he's trying to warn you, but nobody's listening. Ain't nobody listening to Ricky no more. There was a time when people actually used to listen to Ricky. Oh, Ricky was the backbone of everybody's conscience. Everybody had an idea, and Ricky was there to see it through. Not no more. People are happy to be led by their little Rickies everywhere, until it comes time to make a decision. And then they call out the Mickey. And they just settle for nonsense. Do you know where the rude... Do you know... I just combined 2 words. Do you know where the root word of Ricky comes from? No? Shall I tell you? Well, I have to make something up in my head first. Give me a second. I'm not that good. Let's see. What could it be? Oh, I've got it. There was a rat named Jim who lived in France. And he gave Ricky that name because Ricky wouldn't shut up about another rat who liked to cook. And Ricky Rat went and ate that rat. He cooked him. I need myself a black pen that works. For crying out loud. And this is what the last things that the Ratatouille little bloke, he saw right before he died, was this little area right here. Because Ricky does have some very sharp teeth as well. He ain't no little church mouse, that's for darn sure. He's a street rat. And he's my friend. I'm not ashamed. My little friend. Should I be? Getting there. Does anybody want some tea? That looks like a mouth to me. Thank you, Passer. I'll have Terry get on it right away. Hey, Terry, did you see that? Yeah, I did. Thanks for volunteering me, by the way. You're the best one at making tea around here, Terry. That's why we call you Terry Tea. You just started calling me that yesterday. Yeah, I know, Terry. Do you want to shut up and go get the tea? Or do I have to tell you twice? I'll go get it. Thank you, Terry. Me and Terry have an understanding. He appreciates the positive words there. Oh, right. Gosh, look at that ugly little mug. Mug. Look at that mug. I need. Let's see. That's a big one. Looks like it's going to be a nice day here. It was pretty warm yesterday. I hope everybody out there is staying warm, or if they need to be warm, or cool if they need to be cool. Fed if you want to be fed. Fast if you want to be fasting. Speedy if you want to be speedy. Cartoony if you want to be loony. There's all that stuff, you know. Life is like a box of chocolates. Eat that shit up. That's all. Do I have to say it? Do I have to be the... No, just go out there and do it. Do it for the ones that can't. Do it for the ones that won't. You go out there and you be yourself. Make us proud. sun's coming up. I keep getting quick little visions of my dreams last night. I'd rather just remember them. I should. I've never actually like recorded my dreams, like in books. I always feel like that takes the fun out of them. I know you're supposed to do that if you want to like learn more about them or something, but I always just feel like it takes the fun out, like it spoils the magic if you try to analyze them. It's almost more interesting to be surprised by them, like later on during the day, when they just kind of smack you upside the face, but then they leave again. They just disappear again. I have so much going on in my life right now where it just, all these different people are colliding in my dreams. I don't know if you've ever had like the experience of having a few different sets of friends. You know, like you're like the common denominator, and like you bring two sets of friends together, and sometimes that doesn't work very well. If you're one of those people that can blend in between different peoples. um, but it's like the closest thing in real life that I've experienced like a dream is like bringing two sets of friends together. When you're like, whoa, this is really strange. Like, and you forget kind of even where you are, especially if they're from like different areas of the world, kind of, you know? You have to keep reminding yourself, oh yeah, no, I'm in, in my particular situation, it happened in Ashland, Oregon, where my friends from California met my friends from Oregon, and we were like hanging out, and they all got along just fine, but it was just a trip. I kept forgetting I kept thinking I was in California, and it's very disorienting. It is nice to have that big old window right there. It gets warm out here fast. Um, and when it's 80 degrees outside, it's like 90 in here. So last summer I had to move all my stuff inside and move all my guitars inside and stuff. First world problems. I still have access to this awesome area out here, you know? Not complaining, it's just one of those things I have to keep in mind. Just like when it's winter, it's cold. I have to like bundle up. Cause it's a garage, but it's not like insulated or anything like that. But I get to do cool shit out here, so I'm not complaining. All right, let's see. I do have a pen, like a white one. I don't even know if you guys can see it. Yeah, you can see that. That's for sure. It's kind of like an off-white, like ivory, sort of. I really want to mess this one up. I want to mess it up. wanna mess it up. I wanna mess you up. Ooh, ooh. Get over here, baby. I know that this sounds crazy, but I wanna mess you up. Who's that? What band is that? Belle Biv DeVoe or something? But they say I wanna sex you up. I wanna sex you up. Crap. Now it's important when adding colour to a canvas to shut your eyes, close your mouth, pucker up your little butthole there, and just fucking do it already. Good God, you think we're running? Oh shit, earthquakes, everybody. Oh my gosh. Hold on. We're all going to die. That's better. There goes. I'm going to be out of country for a little while, just so everybody knows. I like to keep my fans informed. Information is the best kind of mation that there is. And that's exactly the kind of mation that I would like to live in. You can't tell me otherwise. Because I like to talk like this as often as I possibly bloody can. And I think you know that by now. And that's why you tune in by the millions. I mean, there's got to be at least 35 million people watching me right now. My voice is heard more than any other person in the entire world. I know that much. At least that's what my mom tells me. She told me last week that 39 billion people tuned in to me. I know I'm pretty popular if that's the case. So where's my credit? Where's my money? I don't get it. Where's the red carpet? You can't tell me that my mom's lying now. She says I'm very popular. Hold on a second. 39 billion? 39 billion people watched me. How is that? That doesn't make any sense now, does it? Oh my gosh. 39 billion. How is that when there's only 44 billion people on the planet? How does that work? That's way too many. Hold on. Either I'm wrong or she's wrong. And if that's the case, then I don't want to be right. I don't... What? Oh gosh. Well, that settled it. I'm done. Let's do some green. Let's put some green in there. There we go. Some green right in that little ear. There we go. Green is good. Green is very good. It's good luck. It smells good. It looks good. It tastes good. It's a triple threat right there. The triple threat. I don't know how to say threat with an English accent. I'm working on it. I don't think I know how to do with it. It's just threats. Under threats. Yeah, that sounds kind of has more feminine energy there, like threat. That's very feminine. Feminine. I think I just want to go threat, like that. Like threat. That's more like it. Can't argue with that. My people come here for the answers. They ask questions and I bring the answers. It's all about the Benjamins, the pimps, the cars, the money, the hoes, and the art, the passion. And if you don't know that by now, well, now you do. It's $5 a month. Link is in the description to my bank account. You can just direct deposit. Right there. Give it up. And don't laugh. It's not funny. Funny looking. that's true. Quite funny looking. But it's me I'm talking about. And that kind of hurts me feelings. Alright. Sunday coming along. It's really happening. Look at that little freak. Oh. Oh. Got so quiet. It got so quiet. Oh, Ricky. There, that's perfect. Beautiful. Hideous. Mm-hmm. It's coming along now. And I'm gonna give this to Walt Disney himself. When I travel to the afterworld. In the next dimension. It's all coming together. Oh, it's coming together, friends. The end is nigh, and I am the guy. Right. Ding, 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 ding. Perfect. Now I'm going to give this to my niece as well. She'll be two o'clock tomorrow. She's that old. Well, I have black paint. Where is it? Where is it? Ooh, I found white paint too. Ooh. No, don't want to use that quite yet. Fabric paint. Okay, okay. And I will have a sip of that. That's not the paint, but I will drink it. Oh, I got it. Let me get a brush, friends. I'm not Superman, but I would like to be him. I need a brush. I need a brush. I just need a brush. Just an old-fashioned brush. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I found a brush. Oh, that's not what's up. I think I stand down. What the fuck is that? What is that? I think this is still black paint, which means I can get a little dirty with it. Just want to see what it does. Oh, okay. You stay there, mate. I can still add some stuff. And who wouldn't want to do that? There we go, perfect. Just going to do this. Boom, perfect. Terrible. Awesome. There we go. Oh, Ricky. Ricky, don't you lose that number. 'Cause you're not anywhere. I can't find you. Hey, Ricky. You little bastard. There we go. That's really coming along. Perfect. Oh, Ricky. Oh, get it. Oh, get it, Ricky. You little... I always knew he had something up his sleeve. Yeah. I just haven't drawn the teeth yet. Hello, Nancy. Look, I wish it wouldn't move when I try to work on it. It likes to move. It's this world coming to if the art is moving around just as much as the artist. What kind of world is that we're leaving for our children? Come on now. Got to be better than that. Got to demand better. What kind of world? There we go. Well, I opened that. That's for sure. I gotta clean some of this up before my cat steps on it. Was not expecting that. What? Paint to flip out of a pen that you broke in half? What? Wasn't expecting that. What were you expecting? Wasn't expecting that. Fair enough. Mickey. Mickey. Hey, Brandon. I'm just exercising the demons. Oh gosh, I just dropped a pen. I wonder where my black paint is. Oh, where is my black paint? Oh Lord, won't you give me my black paint back? I bought a bunch of it, I don't know where it is, but I want my black paint in my Cadillac. Yeah, let's do it now. Give me back my paint so I can go to work. Is it in there? I thought it might be. It's not. Don't trust anybody who never does give you your black paint back. Those people aren't worth trusting. And weren't worth trusting in the first place. Black paint is hard to come by. And they bring it back and they fill it up with water thinking you ain't gonna notice? Come on now, friends. get with it, okay? Just get with it. That's all I ask, is that you get with it. Come on now. Jeez. How many times do I have to say it? Get with it. Come on now. You heard me. Get with it. If that means dancing or crying or god dang, even laughing, just get out there and get it in it. Actually, I was gonna put some red in it. Because that's the only other color I have. But you know where red comes from. It doesn't come from the earth. It comes from inside your heart. All that red, lovely juice just sitting in there waiting to come on out. Mm-hmm. Wars have been waged for less. I don't know who Les is, but sounds like a pretty cool guy. If wars are waged for that. I'm just guessing. I've never met a man named Les. This one right here goes out to my mom, because she's the one that I suggested that I do something bigger than I usually do. Because she was like, I like that like little stuff that you do, but can you just do something big so I can actually see the goddamn thing? And then I said, God dang, Mama, that's all you had to say. And that was 3 years ago. So here I am finally doing it. Like a good little boy. Boy. Well, that's true. That's how we do out in the country. I was a born little buckaroo. And I aim to please. I'm not here to hurt nobody's feelings. I'm just here to do my own thing. And if people like it, like my mama said, 15 billion people tuned in to me last night. So if people like it, I'm here for it. I'm okay. I'm just doing just fine. Rich and famous, apparently, according to my mama. Thank you, Mama, if you're watching. I'm trying to get that to go like that, because I want to do that. I don't know why I did that, but I did it. Didn't I? Ricky is my friend and I've got a Cadillac. Ricky ain't so cute when he's on the barbecue. Ricky, oh Ricky Rat, he's not my dog, he's not my cat. Whoa, Ricky, get into the back of my 4-core Cadillac. I got 4 cars in this big ass thing. Only Ricky, Ricky Rat, I'll jump in the back of my 4-door Cadillac. And little motherfucker gonna do it all again. Gonna rob a bank and go with some pistol again. Alright, Ricky, you take it away now. know you can whistle, lick your ass. Surprise me every time he opens his mouth. I always thought he had sharp teeth, but he can whistle like a motherfucking little howling dog. In the corner, about a full moon inside. Like a knife in my back, we got a Ricky rat. Yeah. Crazy how old that song is. It came out back in 1933 to a sold out crowd. And everybody lived happily ever after. So strange. And life goes on. Oh, Pluto, Pluto. Oh, Plaudy, oh, Pleiades, oh, Pluto, life goes on. What are the lyrics of that song? Pleiades, Domingo, life is on, in a song. Let's see. I need to find another brush. I need to find a brush to set the whole world painting. That I know is the thing. That the joke was on me. So this is some cadmium red. Some of this bush stuff. Oh, right there. Perhaps a little bit over here too. Why not? Why not? And there, I'm just going to blend it in to the rest of the painting. Now just watch. This is where the magic happens, everybody. This is where it all pays off after 1 hour and 22 minutes. Hold on. Hold on. This is where it gets extremely radical. Hold on. Very red. Cadmium red. Very, very cad. Hold on. Oh, I know. Hold on. Let's do this. See that? How you take the brush and you pull. You pull away. Pull away. Ow. Don't listen to me. I'm just the messenger. I'm just the teacher. Oh gosh, that's not where that was supposed to go. And now it's on the ground beneath my feet and I'm scared. I'm scarified. I'm absolutely scarified. You can get sharp edges with these kinds of brushes, you know. You don't need all the fancy brushes out there, even though the Wansies are probably the best. If you can get a Wansie, believe me, you want to get the Wansie. But everything else can go right to hell. And then you just keep feeding the paint in there, just like in those little corners, if you want. The beautiful thing is that you can always come back later and finish it, especially after you're dead. You can always come back and finish stuff after you've already kicked the bucket. Don't forget to iron out the details. If you want. No big work. Not even that important. You can do whatever you want. It's art. And more importantly, it's your art. Okay? Always remember that. I mean, this is mine. You can't have it unless you want to pay the big bucks. But until then, it's mine, and I'm going to do whatever I want. The important thing in life is to be yourself. And this is where you start. It's a jumping off point. Right? You can be shy about it, you can be bold about it, you can be cold about it, you can be told about it. But that won't stop you from being creative if it's in you. Sometimes I say things that don't make much sense. And I realize that I live in a world that is out of control and completely nonsensical. And everything just seems to fit right into place. Alright. Thank you, Brandon, for those encouraging words. Oblo to you too. You are a scholar, and very gentlemanly, if I do say so ourselves. So say we selves, so say we alls. Right, let's fix this. We need some more red. Now I just put the red on there again. Kind of like that. Oops, you missed it. It's down there. Look at that. Look at that. See how it just piles on there? You see, you put pressure on the back of the bladder here. On the back of the tube. We call it, in the industry, we call it tubage. So on the back of the tubage, you want to put pressure. The bladder of the tube is back here. You want to pour a little bit of pressure, and see what happens. See that? Do you see? It comes out the tip. Isn't that weird? That's magic. That's the magic of the art. And the magic of the paint. And I'm sure there's a labyrinth joke in there somewhere too, but I'm not that talented. I'm not that gifted. I am just who I am. And that's all I want to be. Except for, I would love to be David Bowie for a day. Okay. Alright. And then you just take the red and you smidge it down there. I call it smidgy because nobody else does. I always make up words that only mean something to me. That way, at the end of the day, I have no one to blame but myself. Okay? A little more paint here. Just dabbles. Just little dabbles. And you know what else rhymes with dabbles? Crab apples. And you don't want to see those in action. Not here, not now. Okay? We're getting there. Hold on. See? See what happens? See what happens when you trust yourself? When you follow your instincts and you don't give in to the horde. I mean, if that horde is coming, you want to lock the doors and board up the windows. You don't want to wait around to see what they've got to say. They're going to eat your fucking brains. You know, you want to shut the goddamn door. That's all. Come on. Forgot what we were talking about for a second. And it doesn't matter. Because I love you and I'm happy you're here. Okay, let's flip this bastard this way. Perfect. No bastard. Right, like that. Gotta hold on to it. Tell it who's boss. I'm the boss, not you. And you want to take the brush and you want to apply the blood to the canvas. I mean the paint to the skin. I mean the paint to the canvas. Jeez Louise. You want to touch up those corners. Check those corners. And wherever you can, you want to kind of dibble dab. You want to dibble dab into those corners because you want them to look organic. Good enough to eat. Non-GMO, right? Nope. And there you have it, friends. The end of the world. The end of art. The end of it all. Oop, almost. There we go, perfect. There we go. And then you can keep going from there after it dries. It's just going to dry. And it's going to look diabolical. So now is the time when you want to go through and just make sure that you got everything set up the way you like it. I don't like these little, I want to look at like wallpaper, like it's just sitting there. Like you just woke up and you're opening your eyes and this is the first thing you see. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous. There we go. I'm actually creating this for a young friend of mine. He's 2.5 years old, and when I'm done with it, he's gonna have fangs and blood and stuff coming out of his hands, coming out of his mouth, terrifying. Blood out of the eyeballs. This is what the child requested. Quite strange, but I think he's the son of the devil, so it makes sense. As long as I get paid, I'm not here to judge. Even by the son of the devil. I'm just here to make art. And make it I will. At will. With free will. And good money. Holy moly, good money. They pay well. There we go. Ta-da! Ta-da! You always want to squeeze from the bottom. Absolutely right, Brandon. I've got the smartest viewers. Brandon, if you ever join the cult, I'll make you a sergeant. You're going to be a sergeant in the cult club, the club cult, whatever you want to call it, culty. I shall name you Sergeant 1, and we're going to take over the world. One normie at a time. So now I'm just going to kick back and let it dry. And then I will, more than likely, touch that up and then put teeth in there. And then do some more color in the face and stuff. But this gives it some texture and some like something for the next round of paint to grab onto. But it's not quite done yet. But I just saw that canvas this morning. I was gonna draw, but then I was like, I just saw the canvas just sitting there blank. I was like, why not just paint something really quick? But yesterday I finished up a whole bunch of magnets. I think they're inside still. I think they're inside the house, maybe. But I got like 20 magnets that sort of look like this. There's little magnets. So anyways, I'm gonna run. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Friend of the devil is a friend of mine. Appreciate the kind words and the support and all that. And the funny comments. You guys crack me up, like straight up, right up and down the middle and stuff like that. And I really do appreciate it. Sometimes when you are cracked, it's important to remember that there's other people that are just as cracked, if not more cracked than you, around you. And I'm not talking about the street crack. I'm talking about the good stuff, the behind closed doors. Welcome to the real pharmacy. The cracked. Because the stuff that gets you ahead in life, the fissures of justice, the cracks of doom. No, not that one. Cracks of love. Yeah. Anyways, I appreciate it, and y'all be kind and be cool and stuff. Thank you, Pastor. Goodbye, everybody. Later, Brandon. You take care of yourself.